Bull or bear? Spinning my 5-ounce America the Beautiful series coin, or hubcap I like to call it. Comes up a bull. Good morning. Doesn't look like it this morning though, does it? I should say good afternoon, folks. What's up? This is Brian Kuzmar with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals. Forgot where I was. In beautiful Lauderdale by the Sea. Got the live Deerfield beach cam up there. Lots of bait out there, man. Got to do myself some fishing. Maybe I'll get a little bit of fishing done this week. Heading up to Cocoa Beach myself to meet some old surfing friends, even though there's not going to be any surf, so I plan on bringing my pole up there. But, hey, why do I share that with you? Well, I share a lot of things I probably shouldn't with you. So here we go. Let's take a look at the markets today and what's going on. Here's my quote of the day. I'm not sure if he said this, but it looked pretty cool. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Buy the dip from fearful paper hands. And makes a lot of sense, especially when you've got a market that's really overall, the trend is upward overall. And let's move into what it's looking like this morning. My recommendation, folks, right now is to sit there. It's buy or hold. Again, that's my opinion. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm in a hold situation, and when I kind of get a little short because I've sold my inventory, of course we replace it, but I'm not in a panic sell mode at all. I am starting to see more people come in and weak paper hands, kind of what he just said in this quote right here. Starting to see some of the fearful weak paper hands selling their gold and silver. And, you know, a couple of them I've been asking, I said, you know, why are you selling? Well, interest rates are getting higher, so gold doesn't have a return. And I just shake my head. I try to explain it to some of them, but some of them aren't going to listen. That's just a bullshit narrative that's been played out by a lot of talking heads on CNBC, Bloomberg, or wherever the idiots get their information from. I'm not talking about the customers, but the talking heads. Oh, you don't want to hold gold if the treasurers are paying a higher interest rate. But you know, the whole problem with that is, we've talked about it. How many times we talked about it? Is that it's all about real rates, and you know they can say, oh, we're almost into real rates right now, but they fudge the inflation numbers consistently. You know, I believe that you'd have to get a return. For me to get out of gold, I'd have to have probably some kind of bond, treasury, or something that guarantees that it's going to pay me 12, 13, 14%. I think at that point I might consider getting out of the price of gold or getting out of gold. Again, I'm not sure if that would be a medium or a long-term kind of hold thing that for 12 or 13%. If I was going to get 12 or 13 a year, I'd be out like a flash. All right, but the truth of the matter is a lot of these folks that are selling, and there's very few of them. Trust me, when you think that with the price of gold where it is right now, and we're looking at what 19, I think we bounced off what 1915 here, and silver. Surprisingly strong. Now I'm going to knock on my wooden head, because it could change. But silver surprisingly strong. I think gold getting knocked a little bit harder. But I think we're in for the bottoms here. I think we're into, I think 1900. We've tested that ground for the last year or two, a couple years. There was a time we were a little bit below that, but we've tested sub 1900 and didn't stay there very long the last year or so, I believe. And silver, again, we're what? We're $1, 22.70, 23, basically 24.25. We're like a little bit over $2 off our high, more or less. $2.25 or something like that, $2.28 actually, off the highs here. I thought silver we were going to see much lower smackdown and monkey hammering than what we are seeing right now. I expected to see a 21. I really did. I thought we were going to touch down that $20 level again. Now, mind you, folks, I say this all the time. It's my caveat, kind of, is that don't underestimate the power of these crooked mother effers in the COMEX markets. And that's the only reason you're seeing price at gold at 1900 and silver at 2200 and platinum at, oh God, an embarrassingly low 900. The poor red-headed stepchild that platinum is that forgive me, red-headed stepchildren out there, but it's true. You're probably treated better than platinum right now, though, that's for sure. But these markets are artificial, folks, especially the silver market and platinum market. Gold, I believe that they're trying to knock it down, but it's such a large market and a lot of international big players out there. Not so much in the silver market. Most of the silver market is the silver market is entirely up to date for decades been controlled by the Crimex CME Group's markets, which has been controlled by 4 to 8 big commercial banks out there that monkey hammer this price around. But again, surprising strength with the prices. I'm going to do a quick refresh. I'm just kind of curious. How much movement? No, we're kind of staying in this area right now. What we have seen with $1,900, 1917 gold and $22.72 silver, we haven't seen giant smackdowns. What we've seen is their crooked evening or morning behavior. There you go. There's the Crimex. Boom, bang it in the morning right there. And let's see. Let's take a look at silver. Exact same thing. Is there any reason? Well, not so much, actually. Take a look at that. Silver didn't get smacked down as hard. I think we're in or near the lows right now. You know, we might see a little bit below 1900. Will we see sub $22 silver? Man, it's just showing a lot of strength. But again, never underestimate these crooked bastards and their bullshit paper prices out there. My opinion, folks, is definitely buy the dip when you can. And if you're out of ammo right now and you can't buy any more dips, sit and hold. Absolutely sit and hold. Do not sell into this market. And again, you would think with these lower prices that I would be busy. We're busy as hell all the time anyway. But you would think that we would be non-stop busy with people selling their gold and silver. No, not the case. We still have people buying gold and silver and not too many people capitulating. But again, the retail silver and gold bar and coin market is not the tell-all. I mean, we are such a small fraction of the silver and gold market. The real markets, the spot discovery price, is derived on the sale of contracts, not physical gold and silver. So again, I haven't seen much capitulation out there, and the capitulation I've seen by a few people in gold and silver retail investors has simply been out of fear that we're going to see much lower gold prices, and it's not going to go back up because interest rates are going to stay so high. But that would be the truth if you know, we're into like a real rate situation where you can invest in treasuries and make real money. And where are we going from here? I'm going to go for a couple days, go fishing or go sitting on the beach with some friends of mine, surfing friends of mine I haven't seen from a long time from California. Again, sharing my personal life with you, but it's my excuse for not doing a video for the next couple days. But I might do a little audio video, because when you travel, the internet speeds, and my videos are done in 1080. They take forever to upload when I'm at a hotel or Airbnb or something like that. But I might do a little bit of audio videos, which I can transfer over real quick. Give me 1 second there. I got everybody calling me at the same time. Anyways, where we go from here, I think we are seeing near bottom here, folks. And that's the best I can tell you. They almost stole my silver. That was my video from last week. And see if I can answer any questions here. Yeah, that's true, small wineries. Hey, good to see you posting there. Christopher McCormick, Storage Services. Yeah, you know, that's the reason you own gold and silver, is not to have someone else hold it for you. You own gold and silver physical to avoid counterparty risk. Okay, that's the reason you own it. Yeah, $500 over. The state of Florida has a sales tax exemption for over $500. And you know what? My dad, who recently passed away last November, was one of the guys responsible for that. Him, Mr. Youngerman, Mr. Hauser, and Larry Lee out of Panama City were the guys that were responsible for that. Salute to all you stackers. And Dale? Yeah, I get that. Yeah, no, same thing here. Monument was a great deal. Well, good for you, man. You guys get some good deals out there. Mark, how you doing? Joe McDonald again. Once we break that, I think once we break that $30 mark, I really believe that all bets are off from that point. I don't think they're going to be able to hold it much down, much further than that. And give me 1 second. Let me let my staff know that I'm actually doing a video. Yeah, I'm doing a video, so I'm right in the middle of it. Bye.
Sorry, you got my phone.
Another viewpoint. Sorry, didn't mean to be so. They should know better. Another 50,000 of gold might be a substantial amount for an individual, so I decided to keep it at home. Yeah. But you know, you can put $1 million worth of gold in a 2-slice toaster and kilo of bars. I got a picture of it. You know, I got to start posting that picture again, keeping it available for you guys. It's easy to store, even silver, man. You know, you could create a fake floor with silver and put a subfloor over it or something, hide it in the walls or whatever. There's so many different ways. Good for you. I'm glad you guys are out there buying. Buy and hold, folks. That's what I was saying. PC just was more strict in their grading. Yeah, that's a good assessment, kind of. I think they knew they had too many graders, and the product was all over the board. But yeah, stuff has definitely gotten a little bit looser over time. That's for sure. Good assessment. You must be a coin person for sure. Hey Brian, when silver and gold go to the moon, take the phone with them. Silver and none. Keep stacking. Absolutely. I'd hold myself a wall or something. Yeah. I mean, there's. I knew a guy that painted a 100-ounce silver bar black with spray paint at an antique shop in Boca Raton on Palmetto Park Road, just to tell you it's a true story. And this antique shop used a 100-ounce silver bar, Engelhard bar. He flipped it upside down so you couldn't see Engelhard, as a doorstop. It sat on the sidewalk. Nobody watched it. It was a frickin' doorstop. And I laughed my ass off when I saw this black painted bar, but that's a true story. At the time, it was probably a $300 doorstop. Stacy, okay. It's not Stacy. What do they call them, Stacy? Keach or whatever. It's Keats. Thank you. Appreciate that, Show Pro. Who else would know better than you? First again, producing a lot of platinum. Yeah, it's true. I don't think they're producing a lot of platinum noise buying. I just think it's merely that market is just so small. It's smaller than the silver market. The silver market's so freaking manipulated. What do you think the platinum market is? And it's run by 3 entities: Canadians, South Africans, and the Russian mob. And I also am starting to wonder if platinum is going to be on that list of things that you can't buy from Russia now. Cheers to you, Michael Matthews. A big cup of coffee. Well, that's it, folks. I'm going to take off. I'll do some videos from my phone. I think there'll be audio videos. Maybe Marcelo can throw a few cool pictures in there. And if you don't find me on this particular format at YouTube, you can find me on this format right here. Another free speech, not another, but a free speech platform. And as I always say, think for yourself and question authority, folks. Most of all, question yourself first, because you may be wrong. We may be wrong. And that's it, man. If you're looking to buy gold, silver, and platinum in any quantities from 1 ounce to thousands of ounces, gold, silver, and platinum, we got good prices here. We'll be Atmex, SDJM Bullion, and we are a brick and mortar, so we don't have a website. So if you live in South Florida, we are the place to come. We'll be at the locals too. And if you can't find yourself a good local dealer and you don't live near our shop, give us a call. Maybe we can try to help you out if you're buying, a decent amount of coins or bars. It makes it, pardon the expression, but worthwhile for us to ship out to you. Anyway, that's it, folks. Have yourself a beautiful day, and I'll try to talk to you from Cocoa Beach next time you hear from me. Bye now. And a big shout out to the Wall Street apes out there too.